Hello and welcome to The Witcher 3. So, believe it or not, I am 95% blind to this game. I have played the intro before. That is the only caveat to this. I played the intro. I remember very, very little. It was 10 years ago. This game came out in May 2015. And in June 2015, if you know me or have watched me before, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for a long time. Heavensward came out the next month, and I forgot all about this game because I got super addicted to, a new expansion and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go back and play it eventually. 10 years later, actually, I wanted to play it recently, a few years ago, but I'm like, well, I have a channel now. I might as well just wait and eventually play it on there. And then Witcher 4 gets announced, and I still haven't played this, so it's time. We're going to play it. But yeah, so I am technically not blind to the beginning. I couldn't tell you anything. Like, I don't remember anything from it. And by beginning, I mean I played enough to get addicted to Gwent. And then I fought a biggish enemy. And that was it. I don't know anything else. So if you're wondering about that, that's the status of me being blind to this. So this beginning part, I'm probably going to have a lot of, oh, right, that happened moments instead. I already set this up. It goes right into the game, so I've had to close like 3 times now. Here we go.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead, you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Well, that was a good introduction to the world. That VA... Oh, patch notes. Huh? You make me see that before I get to the menu? Worth it. Worth it. It definitely explained everything you need to know about the world if you're unfamiliar. You do not need to play Witcher 1 or 2 to play this, apparently. Otherwise, I definitely would have done that. I was told, you know, it's not standalone. You'll obviously probably get references because Geralt is in all of the games, I believe. I also haven't watched the show. As another note that I forgot to mention, there's a show apparently. I've never seen it, so yeah. You added some stuff I have not played, so we'd like to ask your permission to collect. No. Okay, I have some stuff to go through. I didn't think I would get an audio option thing here. I thought you were just sending me into the game. All right, one moment. All right, I believe it's mostly set up. Maybe, I don't know if the audio is going to be right here. I'll mess around with it. I usually like to have music a little lower than voice, effects lower than music, and I put it on speakers, which I don't... Certainly better than home cinema for this, but we'll see. We'll see. Main storyline quest for the main story are... Oh, that's cool. Now, fresh start. Adjust the story. You're happy to be challenged. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. You're truly insane and loving it. Normally, I would always say that I am truly insane and I love it. But we're going to go down for the Let's Play factor. I don't know... if I can adjust the difficulty, I might move it up, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how bad it is. Yeah. Yeah? Simulate Witcher 2 save? Oh. Damn. Rip that guy. Ooh, that was a good transition into this. This looks a lot different than I remember from playing the beginning before. Like a lot different. Okay, now you look normal. That was obviously a pre-rendered thing. That girl looked entirely different though. Did she not? Am I crazy? Kaer Morhen. Witcher Keep. Okay, I'm immediately remembering the intro now. I don't remember that. You gonna do anything about that?
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
There's a lot of scars.
So, later then.
See you later.
Okay. The kiss right there reminded me a lot of how bad some of the interactions are in like Heavy Rain. Oh my god. They are really, do I have to censor all of this? Do I have to censor this? I don't know. Okay, well now I'd be fine. I apologize if I have to censor that, but I have no, that is pretty revealing. Okay. Immediate question, because she looks normal from what I remember there. Who is the person in the beginning that he's tracking? Because I thought it was her, but they look entirely different. Like that pre-rendered cutscene, completely different models. Interesting. This tutorial will introduce core gameplay elements. Yep. None yet, though. Minimap. That one's pretty obvious. Yennefer. Oh, I get character entries. Yay. Man, when I was younger, like 2015, I would not have taken the time to actually... What's happening here? Oh. Hold on. Camera. Okay. Sorry. Dealing with the 5th controller with stick drift, so... Oh, on top of that, when I turn, my camera sometimes turns? Or when I walk? Yeah, you're like slowly turning left. Well, that's gonna feel awkward. Witcher sense. That looks highlighted.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Ooh. So I'm assuming they're like just friends with benefits based on that dialogue right there. Why is the camera spinning like a madman? This is not stick drift. This is... Oh, hold on. Ooh. There we go. Anything past 1 is apparently just like... causes it to keep going when you let go. But now it feels fine. Okay, that was really awkward. Oh. Ignite. Can I put you out too? Wait. What? Oh, there it goes. It's...
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
I like how the audio ducks when you go into Witcher Sense.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Okay, door over there, and... No? Oh, you need a key? Okay, so L1 brings up this menu. Deal fire damage. Protective shield, magic trap. Influence opponent's mind. And telekinetic blast. Okay. Press up twice to equip potions. Oh. Hold to apply oil. Interesting. And we can meditate from there. There's a lot going on in that menu. Speaking of that. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't care about tutorials right now. Only the ones that pop up directly. Yeah, you got combat, horse style. Yeah, I'd like to... I'm sure you'll show me them directly. A dandelion. I would wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait, for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenfurt Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover appreciated, and in some cases adored, by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and a stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion, as painted by his friends and promoters. This image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist, enthralled to his muse. One whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was and am and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in this present work, and his story which I shall sing till the end of my days. I'm assuming this is a guy from a previous game then? Close friend? Remain a close friend? Yeah. Geralt, you have a lot of dialogue here. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. And when we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about that world-famous monster hunter, the man known as in elder speech as Gwynbleed, or in our younger, yet no less noble tongue, as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough-and-tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. But peer closer, and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and vast world-spanning experience. On the surface, he is introverted, tight-lipped, and one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends. be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. And setting aside the cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle and, for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. And you. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined with their fates inextricably. A genie? In the time since their relationship had, however, been quite stormy. Since then, rich in ups and downs, crises, and breakups. So they were together, but now they're just... We'll see. Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. Okay, so they are together. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive, which is... I should probably read this after whatever events happen right now then. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sources. So he was looking for her. That was her in the beginning then. But she looked entirely different. Okay. Oh God, I'm going to be terrified if you give me books that are actually full. Okay, we got crafting components. Okay. We'll look into you when I actually get into the game a bit. And that should be it there. Quest list. You can track quests. Awesome. Skill tree. Combat. Signs. Oh, wait. Alchemy. General and mutagens. General don't need to... Do these ones need to go from top to bottom? But generals any? Because you don't have anything lit up here. Yeah, this is definitely a pick your poison kind of thing. Okay, I'll look into you when I have some actual points. Meditate. Okay, gotcha.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Sure looks better than I was expecting it to look, to be honest. Alright, where's the key? Oh. Oh, they don't get red till you get
Nothing but
close.
silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Do you have the key?
Not... Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, it's on the book. There we go. Press X to open doors. Thank you. What would I have done without that tutorial? Ooh. Oh.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
I am going to be a spoiled person. No, don't get mad.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Ooh.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With
He
a
is-
flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Absolutely. I'm just noticing that Geralt's voice is like right up in your ear this whole time. I kind of love it. I'm so used to characters like talking so like every other character seems pretty distant, but his is like right there, no matter where you are. It's a little awkward when the camera went up to the ledge and you could still hear him fully, but begin tutorial.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Oh, you gotta press O. I feel like there should be
Tell you about
music.
breathing through your mouth in rhythm with your steps.
Where am I going? That way.
Ciri, cut it out.
We don't need ladders. Did I win? Like, where are you? Oh, do we need to meet down here? Did you get stuck?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
They're pretty quick with tutorials, though. Yeah, do it.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
All right. Witchers must be prepared to fight all foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploits of the weaknesses of different enemies, they need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. Core of their trade are swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other is silver for slaying monsters. Okay, the Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic, signs. They're not as powerful as spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-hand gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen edge when fighting stronger or faster foes. Okay. So, steel sword is left. Okay, yeah, R3.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge!
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Can I, like, double tap to dodge? Like, nope, that's still just a dodge.
Come on! At them!
Oh, X's roll. Okay. So I have a dodge on and roll on separate buttons. That's a rare occasion.
Now, parrying. Ciri,
Parry?
see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter
Press
strike!
L2 just before the opponent strikes. Okay, you do. Oh, give me more of that.
Slice your jugular.
Do I have to hold up for that and then hit it? Or can I just hit it? I'm going to try to just hit it.
And one.
Oh, damn it.
Now, young lady.
Well, at least I
Bring the
know.
day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
All right. R2.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Protects you from damage against damage and certain critical effects.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri?
Whoa.
Hard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm.
Well, thank you.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Influence opponent's mind.
Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind.
Okay,
There it
so
is
is that
now. Show her, Geralt.
like a quick stun? Oh. You want that one. Magic trap.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
Okay, that is a stun.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
R1. Okay, you can't interrupt them.
Die!
Oh, we're still going. Where am I aiming? Oh, over here. Combat tutorial's now over. If you want, you can train with them or simply shield.
Enough!
Sheath.
Continue training at will. Come on!
I mean, I think I'm good.
Come on, come closer.
I kind of want to test this a little more. Okay, the parry is very forgiving. Oh, wow, but you are fast. Yeah, that is pretty fast. Where would my heal be?
For this shit.
Is it just a potion? I'm assuming it's going to be a potion here or something. Yeah, the parries are pretty forgiving. It seems like I can hold my thing up and then... Yeah, even if I don't parry, I'm still blocking it. Oh! How dare you? Oh. Oh. Oh, God. I meant to influence your mind.
Too late to surrender.
Okay, I think I got the hang of it. You give me a lot of buttons to go through. Usually, introducing the bombs and the casting and the sword movements. It's going to take a minute.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Is there a person in there?
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
I don't remember that, but I also know nothing can happen to her, so it's fine. Almost positive based on the cover art for Witcher 4.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Oh, that was a dream. A dream of, like, the exact events that happened in the past, or a dream that's just kind of similar? Tell me.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I think you can say both of these things. I think this moves on. This is you're making a choice, I believe. Right? We will?
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
Okay.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
How?
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Oh boy. Life on the continent and in the Skellig? Skellige? I don't know. Please say it. Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar. Okay. Indicating you should fight them with silver. Gotcha.
Damn it!
Oh, I'm hitting R1. You think they're weak to fire? He's burning. Ow. Ow. Oh. Ooh. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, you can't hold triangled for a strong attack. Oh god. Is that it? How do I heal? I think I consumed bread. Striking opponents and generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume them. Okay. It declines when you're not in combat. Okay, so we have a red bar that'll go down over
Armies
time.
pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Oh, you can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on the difficulty we're on and Death March, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Damn. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to deal with it. They can be placed in your consumable slot for quick use. You have food in your upper... Okay. I actually did. Is that the green bar? I'm assuming that's the green bar. Roach!
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Oh, you won't advance the line. He can always count on his horse Roach to help him... To have him come to you, double press... Okay, double press L3.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Hold on. Wait. Yeah, we can't just leave him.
As well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
Isn't there another one? Oh. Bandits calling themselves Temeria soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods, and they've been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any ways will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Niflgaard, Captain Peter Tsar Gwynleve. Okay, I feel like it's going to take us a while before we're into the world lore here. Wow, camera. Calm down. Okay, so cantering? Oh, I can just let go? Do you just kind of follow a road, or do you just go straight? Double press to gallop? You follow the road.
It's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edda are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
I'm so tempted to go look around right now, but I'm gonna wait.
We going? Help me! Help!
Oh, there's the thing.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
That hair.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Ooh. We didn't actually do anything, though. We scared it away, but I'm guessing that doesn't really count for a contract for him. Unless you kill it, then you haven't done anything.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
Or
And
that.
they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Hold on. Witcher sense. Anything red? Okay, I gotta be utilizing this mini-map, I think. I see a signpost over here. I saw some red markers and some, like, plants around. I have to keep that in mind.
Go.
Hold X without steering to automatically follow. You won't lose stamina during that. Gotcha.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Gotcha. Notice boards. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings.
Slow now. Whoa.
My gran told me about Smith. Lad was missing one day, so folk nagged witches
Goose.
hunting nearby started poking him, asking when he started twisting and squirming, so well.
Rude.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Then leave.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Okay, shop icon. You're gonna make me do everything, so let's look at the shop.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Press X to make, and press O to close. You all the best tutorials. Tawny oil. Toxicity accelerates stamina regeneration. do you mean by toxicity? That's on me. This is my stuff. 12 an hour. Oh, requires... temporarily lowers the required level of all items. So I have to... oh. Okay. Okay, 60 seconds of 10 regen. Whatever. I don't know how much HP I actually have. Yennefer's letter. Right, and the stuff I picked up from that. All used to craft one thing or another. Okay. Uh-oh. Gwent. I have 250? Okay, I don't remember how to play Gwent. We're gonna remember though. And I got quite addicted in the 2 hours that I spent playing this, or maybe more than 2 hours. I mean, we're already in an hour, but I remember doing Gwent pretty quickly after this, and then fighting a big enemy, specifically the thing that we just saw. And I think I saw like one more cutscene, and that was it. And I don't remember any of it though. Like, this is not coming back to me whatsoever. Technically, I could buy all 5 of these and be broke. Oh, wait. You're 50. You're 20. Screw it. Buy them all. That's old money.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Ends the conversation. Gotcha.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? To parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Holy. Options marked with that. Oh, the Axie sign. Influence people's minds. Cause them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation. Invest in delusion. Ooh. Talk.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah, this is what you get. I don't feel bad about that. Calling him a freak. I don't really... I mean, based on their training and the rituals they have to do, maybe it makes sense in this world that like people are freaked out by witchers, but I guess we just don't know enough yet. We have a bestiary entry. I will check all of these after. I'm probably going to say anytime I do any reading, I'm going to wait on that too. Anytime I do any reading in the glossary, it'll probably be at the end of episodes so I don't break the flow too much, you know? I've done that in a few games, and it seems to work out, because then people who don't want to can just move on to the next episode. Oh, I can pin formulas. If you select, I am totally blocking this. Not that it matters. Oh, okay. You'll see the ingredients pinned in the shops. Gotcha. Is there anything I'd want to pin? Okay, Alkahest. Use an alchemy. Grape shot. 250 physical damage. Shrapnel. Deals small fire damage. Destroys monster nests. Okay. Blinds opponents within the explosion radius. Destroys monster nest. Okay. Necrophage. Attack power versus necrophages. But we know what specters are. They're ghosts, wraiths, etc. What's a necrophage? Is that in the... I don't... Oh, this whole list. Oh, ghouls. Okay. Seems like I'm probably going to want to pin these. Keep them at... Oh, you can only pin one at a time? Oh. Never mind then. I'll just look out for a dog tallow and blowball, bear fat and arenaria. Gotcha. Grant sight in total darkness. Increase critical hit chance. Ooh. That might be good. Gotcha. Accelerate vitality. Vitality regeneration pauses for 2 seconds upon receiving damage. Oh. Clear toxicity and cancels all potion effects. So I'm assuming you poison yourself to use this stuff and it slowly goes down? Is that what toxicity is for this? Okay, well, we'll look into that more later. Oh god, the equipment screen. Yep. I can... Oh, there's toxicity right there. Okay. Show quest items and all items fitting in no other category. Okay. Oils, potion, bomb, weapon. Large, small item descriptions with L3. Ooh. Oh, you can try it on with square. Okay. Thank you. To see your character stats, hold R2. I think you have a Witcher, but in order to you must equip it. Okay, this is... I mean, stamina regen in combat? Absolutely. Okay. Oh, you're done. You're done. That took forever. Okay, so I have R2. Ooh. Fast attack, crit chance, damage. Damn, we have a 5% crit chance right now? Wait, how do I, like... Oh, I have to just tap it. Let's see your resistances. Range weapon critical. We regenerate 1 per second. Okay. Toxicity offset. I need to know, like, what these actually mean, though. Damn, there's a lot here. Bonus experience. Uh-oh. Wait, do you tell me if I go down here? No, it won't let me go down there. Oh, I can jump sections. Oh! Geralt, you're naked. Okay, that is the inventory. Oh boy. Okay, so one thing I know for a fact is this is just like the starting area, essentially. We started here. And what I did, and I remember doing this, and I've been feeling like I missed a lot when I did it. I remember going up here and then fighting a thing. And then I left the area and I didn't look around or anything at all. But like this, that's about all I did here. So there's a lot here that I definitely want to go look at that we're going to eventually. And that's just one place. Suggested level 1. This, I believe this is where, okay. Yeah, I remember ending in a castle. I believe you go here. 35? 16? 5? 10? 19? Wait, this is home. We have a lot of areas here. Can I, open a region map. Oh god, it's still zooming out. Oh boy. Okay. How about you? Oh, Novigrad's part of No Man's Land there. Okay, so that was like the full region map. Never mind. This is its own region. Damn, this is a big game. Probably going to be a very long playthrough by the looks of it. One thing that if you've never watched me before, I do cut backtracking and any like grindy stuff that I just grind on my own for. Like say I have to fight 10 people in Gwent or something. I'll show the first one, but I'll probably do the other 9 on my own. that kind of thing. We'll see.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Really?
See you later, Vesemir.
Okay, that's anything I can examine in here.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards. What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
I mean, we're not his babysitter.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
War make it over here? Or over there?
Reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Absolutely.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
I don't remember it at all. I just know I was addicted. I fought this guy like... I think it was this guy, because I only had the option to fight like one person, but I did it like repeatedly. Ancient Dwarven card game simulates the clash of two armies. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more. Use these wisely. This is the unit card. Yeah. Yeah, and then you can see what they're good against. I think I'm starting to already remember just by looking at these icons. Right, that's morale boost. Weather cards to clear stuff or screw the other team over, or everyone over, including your own, yeah. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 to discard and redraw, but skip that for now. Okay, I will be blocking, I guess, for Gwent. Should I just stay down? You don't really need to see that I have 26 cards remaining, right? I don't know where else to go. During each turn, place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability that can only be used once, total. Trigger the special ability whenever by pressing square. What is my ability? Zoom. No. Zoom? Pick an impenetrable fog and play it instantly. What does that do? I don't remember what that does. Okay, we have Biting Frost. Right, you don't want to do this early. This screws over close combat. That screws over siege. Most of these just... it's more about what their power number is and where they can be placed for now. And also, if I have the weather one, the snowy one, I'm going to want to avoid close combat, probably. So let's do you. Number on the left, total strength. Yep. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding triangle. Once you pass, you can't play anymore. Your opponent can continue playing cards till they pass. You should pass when you're confident you can win with the units you've already played, or let your opponent win to save cards for the next round. Round ends when both players have passed. Then you compare strength, and then everything resets. Okay. That. Okay, that screws over the middle row. Is this for the... Wait, what is this? And that is the one that he is currently using. Yeah, the fact that it sets it all to 1 is kind of oof. So we're not getting any more cards for this round. I kind of feel like I'm screwed here. I guess I could rely on siege. Let him place a bunch of those and then use this to screw over that row. I'm gonna put one of these here. Yeah, even he's doing it to try to continue. But you're now losing, sir. Okay, we've just screwed the entire battlefield. Now it's just who has more cards. I mean, I'm going to win this. I think. I should have passed a while ago, but okay. So I won this, and now we have very few cards, which is a bad thing. Yeah, they lose a life gem. We won the round. North draws an additional card. And this was a terrible idea because you're supposed to save your cards for the next round. He's also got very little cards, though. So... Wait, what are you? Apply. I want to see if he places anything down. Clear weather. Apply? Yeah, we only have weather. Can I see? He passed. Okay, well, he's dead then, because I have 1 point. That was the worst victory I could have asked for, but I remember how to play now. Don't waste all your cards like that, but there's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better, yeah. Each deck also features its own heroes. They have high value cards immune to special effects. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. I now understand everything. And this playthrough is going to be awful because of this. I'm going to get addicted. What are you doing, camera? Can I change the dead zone here? This is so sensitive. Hold on. Okay. So controller 1 has left-right stick drift. Controller 2 has up-down stick drift. And controller 3 has a broken analog stick on the left side, so your character can't move. PlayStation, why? Why do you make such terrible controllers? Alright, I've switched back to controller 1. This is the least distracting, because I can kind of control it a little bit. God, that's annoying, though. I'm not even touching the analogs. It just occasionally it does this. It just kind of like moves a little and then stops. Not great. Not great.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Oh.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
Sure.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Where'd he go? Damn, he got out of here quick. All right, well, got an update about where to go.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
All right, we already looked at stuff she's selling. How do I do the Gwent deck thing? There it is. Not tutorials. Can build a deck, 4 factions. Leader card. Choose a leader card, unique ability. Okay. All the cards you own are on the left. Cards in the current deck. Right. Deck must consist at least 22 cards. It can also have 10 special cards. You can include more, but remember doing so decreases your chance of drawing your most powerful cards. Current deck is currently 2 cards short. Okay. You must move 2 units from your collection left side to the right. Okay, well, first of all, I probably wouldn't use Northern Realms. I don't like him. I don't like Impenetrable Fog. Clear weather effects would be good, though. As like a... Ooh, and then we have all these. Double the strength of Surge. Wow. Oh, siege units. Destroy your enemy's strongest siege units. If the combined strength is 10 units or more. Ooh. Same with the range. Gotcha. I'm going to go with clear effects because this is a good, like, backup. So we have 4 different decks we can build. But this is the only one for Northern Realms. You have your own leaders? Wait, I get to choose which one I play, though. Eredin, King of the Wild Hunt. Pick any weather card and play it instantly. Are you all... You're all just weather? Fighting Frost. Huh. At least the first tier is all weather. Actually, no. Clear does seem the most interesting right now. Give me a minute. I'm going to set this up just in case. Okay, for now, I basically wanted to throw a third one of these guys in here, which I'm not super blocking them, but kind of try to go heavy on the close combat there, and then I'm going to bait them by using Fighting Frost and then removing it. I feel like that's a good idea. I remember coming up with that when I attempted to play before, and it was interesting because the AI always fell for it, and they're like, "Oh shit, we're gonna win." He placed all his melee cards and they're debuffed, and then you clear after he passes. That's the one thing I remember doing, so I'm going to try to do that again. What do you do? Oh, you get 2 cards, but you put this in the opponent's. Right. That one's going to be interesting. And this one, if you're blind watching, when you place a card with the same name, you double the strength of the card. So if I do draw 3 of these, I don't know if it'll triple or anything, but either way. Oh, what are you? Okay. They won't be stolen. Why would I want to stash though? Like, can you get arrested in this game? I'm confused. Who's gonna steal my stuff? Oh.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Ooh, I really want to say this, but...
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Course no. You done nothing.
Horson's working witchcraft. Get him!
Ah, shit.
Oh.
Let's end this. Nice meeting you.
Guys, you don't have to scream. We're just punching. How you feeling? Okay, so that gave me experience and just reduced the amount of people I had to deal with.
Lads,
come on.
Hey, they hit first. Okay, where? Game automatically saves certain milestones. You should still save on your own. You're absolutely right. One sec. There.
Faster.
I'm gonna have to make multiple saves for Let's Play reasons. I can't tell if I want to go like story and then explore, or because I haven't actually explored, so. But then we're kind of mixing the blind and not... It doesn't really matter. We're going to explore this whole area, and then we're going to move on, and eventually I will be in completely new territory. Either way, I want to do this organically. I don't want to like think about this and structure this, so we're just going to get off the horse, actually. And look around town.
What do you want?
Okay, nothing. Oh. Anything in here? Hi. Why is your arm lit up? Interesting. Loot? I don't know if I should loot. Isn't that considered stealing? Wait. Okay, I just need to... Oh. I'm gonna make sure to grab all this on the map every time I can. Yep. I'm not summoning the horse right now.
What do you want?
So if they're just called peasants, maybe they're not going to talk to me? Boy. Peasant. Anything in here? I'm scared to hit loot. I feel like hitting loot's going to get me in trouble. Quest giver, and then all those things. Place of power, monster nest, grindstone, armor table. Okay.
This'll cool the stuffy heat.
Oh boy. Oh no, I didn't read it. Shit. Well, we took it. So, Hail Kaer. That. Don't understand what you just read? No wonder. It's in Nilfgaardian. And soon half the world will be speaking this mysterious tongue, so you better start learning it now. And yours truly can help with that, for a very modest fee. Let it hereby be known that by the order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fears the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. Let this stand as proof to the residents of White Orchard that their new rulers care for their safety and shall defend them not only from bandits but also disease by introducing measures which have long been standardized in a civilized world. Any man refusing to comply with this order will be flogged and put in the stocks. By order of Captain, let it hereby be known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Recruits will be provided with room, board, and regular pay. Yet the greatest payment of all is the honor of serving that guy. With a long Nilfgaardian text after? Once enlisted, recruits will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategists. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of their service. In the case of their death in the field of glory, they will receive a lifelong pension. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be right, in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, and not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpsers prowling the battleground. This is hard to read. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude, and sure to show it aplenty. Any man willing, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made my camp there. Doen Wildenvert. Good folk. I know there's a war on, and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there's one of you who could help with a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't, well, come ask and I'll tell you all about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odalon. Points of interest. Got you. Okay, so interacting with boards, put a bunch of markers on the map. Thank you. Yep, L3. I can scroll. Yep, there's objectives. R3 if there's multiple. R2 to decrease and increase the size. Thank you. That was... Okay, you didn't add any points to the map yet. I can see everything, though. It's just showing that there's a quest available now. Okay. Maybe you have to be, like, close to something for it to show up as a question mark. I thought the notice board would have given me, like, a bunch of question marks or something. Let me just grab that. Brother missing. A miraculous guide to Gwent. Tome you hold in your hand, commissioned by the most gracious Duke de Berry, shall make use of the most magic, most arcane to display which Gwent cards are currently missing from your collection. Ooh. You need but open it and repeat in your mind, how about a round of Gwent, and the following shall appear. Oh. Number of new cards, which can still be won from players of no particular renown, skill, or skill. Okay, so I can see how many cards are available in an area, and that's it. I don't get to see how to get them or anything. Forgive me for not asking about your health or how you've been these last few years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet and soon. Ride to Willoughby near Vizima. And don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our return, I won't be able to wait, eagerly or otherwise, very long. Yennefer, I still have the unicorn. Okay, and we already read that. Thank you. There are a lot of, like, tutorials.
What do you do to get me a sword like that?
So we have... wait, missing in action. That's a different one. Collect them all. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, that's the Dune.
What the fuck am I to do? Hey? What?
Oh. He sounds pretty angry. Okay, I'm going to... oh my god, just give me a mole at the same time. You can place custom markers. Yep. You can only... okay. 1 by default. 10 with square. I thought they gave me everything, but every time I open the map, they're like, oh, hey, you can also do this. And then I close it and open it, and oh, hey, you can do that. There's a lot of tutorials. Okay. I'm probably going to split it here. And we can do a little exploration in the next one. I'd really like to explore and see how that side of the game is like, so I know what to expect going forward. Because we're not really in a rush too much to get out of here. We're just looking for Yennefer, right? So
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
What?
But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.